welcome to another 5-minute review. Today we're taking a look at Burnout Legends for the PlayStation Portable. One of the first things I noticed about this game is the excellent soundtrack. There is an eclectic mix of genres ranging from punk rock to alternative funk, or whatever genre this song is. I'm not really sure, but it's awesome. One of the songs is called Morning Wood. If that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will. Overall, Burnout Legends is pretty much a greatest crashes compilation of Burnout 2 and Burnout 3. Throughout the game's World Tour Career mode, you will go through a list of events to unlock more events in cars. The events range from standard races to unique modes like Pursuit, Eliminator, and my personal favorite mode, Road Rage. In Road Rage, your main goal is to earn takedowns by crashing into your opponents, which fulfills many childhood dreams. Most of the cars and tracks were present in Burnout 2 and 3, but there are a few new ones as well. Overall, there is a ton of content to complete, especially for a portable title. The World Tour took me about 15 hours to complete, along with unlocking most of the vehicles and completing about 50 of the 100 crash events. Completionists will be looking at a grueling 20 to 25 hours to complete and unlock everything. I say grueling because some of the crash events are extremely difficult, as they should be, I suppose. You would think crashing into big rig tankers and exploding into a fiery hunk of molten steel would be soothing and cathartic. Not so with Burnout Legends. They require absolute butt-puckering perfection in most cases, which isn't my cup of tea, which is why I only completed 50 of them. Thankfully, the main World Tour events are easy to complete. Sometimes a little too easy, actually. The main goal of the game is to obviously cross the finish line in first place, but this will happen nearly 100% of the time if you have any experience with racing games. One of the culprits of this is the rubber banding gameplay. You may be thinking, well, if Burnout Legends has rubber banding gameplay, how do you end up winning most of the time? When you get takedowns on other cars, that earns you more and more boost, which basically means you can boost the entire race as long as you drive aggressively. Even when you're boosting what seems like the whole race with a full boost bar, your opponents are usually not far behind you. This is what makes Burnout Legends so easy. All you really need to do is earn a full boost bar and boost the rest of the race. If you're low on boost, just slow down a bit and skillfully and horribly mangle your opponents. It's as easy as 1, 2, murder! If you couldn't tell by now, Burnout Legends is a pure arcade racer. The crashing and explosions is what makes Burnout Legends so much fun. If you're looking for a game with realistic handling or complex physics, Burnout Legends is not your game. Like I said earlier, the soundtrack is amazing, but the rest of the sound can get kind of funky at times. Mid-race, your car may stop making engine noise altogether. Sometimes crashing your car will reset the game audio, but sometimes it won't. The graphics are really quite impressive on the PSP's small screen. Hopefully you aren't watching this review in full screen, as it really is meant to be watched in a smaller window that best replicates the PSP experience. The game engine runs at 60 FPS for the most part, but it will occasionally chug, like it is here. Also, the load times are pretty long, which dampens the portability significantly. The crashes are what really steal the show in the graphics department, though. They look great. You would think crashing into stuff wouldn't get old, but it kind of does. Burnout Legends started getting repetitive at about 8 hours for me. Driving cars, which pretty much all handle the same, and crashing is all you do. But there are signature takedowns to hunt for on each track, and also trophies to earn, which adds to the replayability. In closing, Burnout Legends is best enjoyed in short bursts, which is perfect for a portable title. The crashing, fast-paced racing, and arcade handling make Burnout Legends a joy to play. The repetitive rubber banding gameplay and presentation issues aside, Burnout Legends is a must-play fun ride. If you enjoyed this review, please consider liking and subscribing to VMR. Thanks, guys.